Good morning, everyone. This is Robin. I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to talk low so I don't disturb anybody in the house. This is a Santa Belt Napkin Ring. Easy, fun. Kids can do it. Grown-ups can do it. I've been having a blast making them, and I wanted to show you how. First, you're going to need a cardboard toilet paper roll and a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, some black cardstock, some silver glitter glue, a pair of scissors, glitter, and maybe paper clips or clothespins. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut your toilet paper tube into 4 1-inch pieces. And you can either squeeze it and use a pair of scissors, or take your X-acto knife and try to saw a circle around it. If you squeeze it with the scissors, it's going to pop back into place. Now I have one already done. Ta-da! And you're going to take your glue, and I use an old paintbrush. I have plenty of those around since I have a little one in the house. And paint it with glue. And when you do that, you're going to take your red cardstock that you've cut into 2-inch pieces by about 5 3/4 inches long, and you're going to glue it and wrap it around, and then use your paper clip to hold it in place and set it aside so that it can dry. The drier you let it get, the easier it'll be for the next step. Okay, so I take my paper clip off, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip the edges all the way around. You can do one side at a time or snip both sides at the same time. It's up to you. I do one at a time. Then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to paint some on the inside and on my paper. And go all the way around. Use a little bigger paintbrush than the one I'm using, and you can get the glue on faster. I just messed up the other day. My other brush I left sitting and didn't clean it out, and it is hard as a rock. Okay, so once you get the glue around, Jenna, I'll be with you in a minute, okay? You're going to tuck these under, press them down. Go all the way around. They're going to pop up, don't worry. Then you just press them back down. You know, snipping them is kind of like when you snip a seam when you're sewing. Just makes it go down nicer. Just keep pressing them in place. Go all the way around. Okay. They might pop up, so just keep pressing them in place. Okay, once you get both sides like that done, you're also going to have on your red cardstock where you've cut, say, about 3/4 inch piece, and you're going to take that, apply glue on the inside again, and you're going to put it in there so that you get a nice inside, so you don't see any of the cardboard. I mean, nobody's going to see the inside of it anyways, but do it on the inside. Then I take my glue again, and I'll put a couple of coats on the inside to coat it. Makes it shinier, makes it a lot sturdier. I mean, you really have to squeeze hard to crush this. I also do on the outside layers of it. Okay? Makes it shiny, makes it stronger. Then, actually, you probably want to do this first. I take from my scraps from cutting my 2-inch strips, I have little pieces left, and I take and I cut a 1-inch square. And I actually glue 2 pieces together, make it a little stronger, and then take an X-acto knife and cut little slits down the sides. Ooh, nice new blade. Much easier to cut with. Watch your fingers. Use a straight edge if you want to make sure you get it nice and straight. And you're going to take your black cardstock that you cut into 1/2-inch strips. Make this a little bigger. You're going to feed it through. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Through both sides. Okay. So that it looks like this. On the back. Okay. You take your silver glitter glue. And this takes a while to dry. That's why I said you may want to do this first. And I coat it up really good. Put it on nice and thick. And you may have to let this sit overnight to dry. I put mine in front of a fan to help it out. You know, one that's hooked up to my computer. It's just a little bitty fan, but helps it dry quicker. I'm going to go all the way around. Oops, we're clogged. There we go. And you don't have to use the red cardstock. I just did so that, you know, waste not, want not. So you go all the way around and you let that dry. No, I was ready for you guys, so I have one ready that's already dry. And you're going to take it, and I like to put it wherever my seam is, if I can find it. There it is. And you're going to glue it. Paint glue on the back of the black strip. I'm going to glue it in place. Whoops, I just pulled it right on out of there, didn't I? Glue it in place around like that. Okay. And again, I coat it with some more glue. And you get this nice shiny napkin ring. And 1 tube will make 4 if you cut them into 1 inch. If you can make them wider if you want, you know, cut it in half. And if you have lots of rolls around, you can make them 2 inches wide. You see more of the red. Also, I did, just playing around, wanted to do something Halloween-y. Same procedure. I used, these I used the 6-inch paper. And it came in a little Halloween paper pack that my daughter made, and I cut out the spider, and I did 2 and glued them together to make it stronger with a Tim Holtz Halloween die. Then, also, Christmassy, if you didn't want to be so fun, you know, for kids with Santa Belt. I mean, I'm not telling you not to be fun, but if you wanted a little bit, you know, more elegance type, I did the poinsettia, which I think is very pretty. And this, I cut the flower out of one of my Christmas papers, and then took another one and cut the center piece out and glued it to the top. When I attached this flower, I used a hot glue gun, and of course I painted with the glue to make it sturdier, and I put just a touch of glitter on the tips of the flower. So, it's a fun project. Could be for kids, could be for you. Make your table look pretty for a party, or you all month long for some, just a little touch of elegance. And we all know if you use cloth napkins, it's going green and helping to save the environment, you know. You can have a different set of these for each day of the week. You can have them for whatever holiday it is. But Super fun to do. Very relaxing, I find. And that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.